Hello, beautiful Leo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Leo, this is your monthly read for March of 2024. And I know we're already a little bit into the month. My oldest son has been in surgery, and I also got sick during that time. And it's been a whole crazy couple of past 1 or 2 weeks. They're now fine and in the next room, my oldest and my youngest, having a little bit of fun. And I don't think it's going to pick up too much on the microphone, and if it does, that's fine. I do apologize that it's taken a moment or two to get to your reading, but it's so much of the month left, so we're still going to get into it. I also want to say thank you so much for your likes and subscribes and your donations. I see your donations, guys. Thank you so much. It really has helped the channel a lot, and therefore me, so thank you. Okay, Leo, let's see what is going on for you for the month of March. We're going to start with the overall energy here and then clarify, and then at the end see what your angels has to say about the whole situation. And like I've said to everyone else, it feels like there's a stagnation that is now lifted. Like if there's been like a momentum that nothing has been moving all that much, and now it's like coming to this side of the year and definitely coming into March, it feels like there's a, I don't know, lifting of the brakes. Peace, 13. We like to see that. Release the past. Transformation, 13 is all about transformation. What do we have for Leo for the month of March, please? Knight of Gabriel, time to take action. So there's the movement forward, the energy moving forward. What do we have for Leo for the month of March? And also, I want to say welcome to any newcomers, and that I don't sit here and shuffle for nothing, or like, because it's so much fun. I'm waiting for the cards to pop out. I'm waiting for Source to pick the energy. Please take a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something and really settle into the message. Divine guidance. Very similar. Look at that. Peace and divine guidance. I just feel one more because you're extra special, Leo. Because everyone else is 3 cards and you get 4. One more for Leo, please, for the month of March. What do you have to say to Leo, please? There you go. Ace of Michael, a wonderful new idea. Look at that. Okay, clarifying, and then we're going to get into the cards and the energy. So the peace card, can we clarify the peace card? Why is that here, please? Peace, 13, transformation. Release the past. There's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. There's a more enriching future coming. I just feel a big focus on letting go of the past. Like you can't hold on to the past and move forward. Dreams coming true. Number 9. Wow, dreams coming true. There's a disclaimer. You have to let go of the past there. Knight of Gabriel. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do. Knight is a new energy. It can bring new messages. It can be someone quite young that is entering into your life. Gabriel is about helping you with your creative endeavors. Can you clarify the Knight of Gabriel? Why is that here for Leo, please? Ooh. Shine, Shiliald. Look at that. Time to shine. And 19 is talking about like a prince or princess of heaven. Like there's someone in the essence of you swirling around. They might not have entered your life just yet. They might be younger because it's night here. They don't necessarily have to be. Shine. I love this. Time to shine, Leo. And divine guidance. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. Divine guidance. Why is that here, please? And it's the angel of in the clothing of Sandalphone. I don't know too much about that angel, I have to be honest. choose your battles. Choose your battles. We're, excuse me, moving into a new era, pun intended, a new phase. There's a little bit what to choose here. Like, make it easy on you. Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Observe. And I feel one more for that one. There you go. And take the lead. Observe and then take the lead. It's like we need to first look at the situation, observe it, and then take the lead. Okay, at the very end, we're going to have the angels come in and see what they want to add to the situation, or we're going to start here first. So we have peace, 13, and dreams coming true. Release the past. I'm really hung up on the past. I'm really hung up on releasing the past. Like there's a big transformation, dreams coming true. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So this is about like surrender. To find the most, it is to find a lot of peace within yourself. But as you surrender, you will find that peace. And 13 is transformation. So it's like letting go, shedding the skin of the old and really stepping into the new feels really, really important. So if there's something that you've been a little bit hung up on, or a situation that has been tough for you to let go of, or a person that's been tough to let go of, whether that is something you didn't want to end, or someone did something, or like whatever the past story there is, it feels really important that you let it go. And I think that life just in general right now, and definitely leading up to this, has caused you to do that. Like the transformation is real. It's in your face. You can see that it's happening. You can see that the transformation has been there and you're going through it still, but it brings peace. You're in this, it's not the upheaval. It's not the, disruption, it's peace. You're coming into the peaceful place now in the month of March. And you're doing something right, Leo, because dreams are coming true. Something that you've been asking about that probably has not come around because there's been a hold up in the past, because you have been a little bit hung up in the past. And it can also be, when we know clearly what we don't want, it becomes quite clear what we do want. And so it's like having a question and then asking the question and asking the question. It's a little bit tough to hear the answer if you're still sort of reminiscing over the question. So it's like it's time to get out of the question and get into the answer, like an answer mode. Surrender. It's like, I know I've said this 100 times, but it's worth saying again. It's like coming into a restaurant and you go in and you order food. You sit down and you look at the menu and you go through the menu and you hopefully pick out what you want. And you place your order with whoever is there serving you, and you trust that they will take it back to the kitchen and like give that order to the kitchen for them to finalize this dish that you want. And in the meantime, you're not actually really too focused, depending on how hungry you are, but you're not too focused on the thing that you just ordered. You drink whatever drink you have. Maybe there's some bread on the table. You have a conversation or discussion with someone sitting in front of you. And it's like, oh, wow, here comes the food. Almost like a little surprise, even though you ordered it. And it's like a joyful journey all the way to the thing that you just ordered. You're not out in the kitchen double checking if they really got the order or if they do it correctly and in the way that it's going to show up. And you're not like back and forth into the kitchen, double checking and triple checking, You're trusting that most places have it together, and so they will take your order and bring it to the kitchen, and they will actually finalize the dish and come and bring it to you when it's ready. Sometimes you might question a little bit that it's taking too long. Like, really, is this how long they're going to prepare this? I guess, took a little, but you never doubt that it's like not coming. You might just question how long it's going to take, and usually you let it go. As you place the order, you let it go. So if you have placed an order, you might have been out in the kitchen a lot, Leo. Like you might have double checked and triple checked and quadruple checked if the order actually is in. Like, do they really hear me in the kitchen? Because it doesn't seem like it. Because where's my dish? Where's my food? And the thing is, you need to surrender the order in order to get the answer. And so dreams are coming true now. So you're doing something right here, Leo. You have surrendered, you have transformed, or you're in the midst of this transformation. And as you're in the midst of this transformation, I love how this is not like a vortex or like a swirling dream that is like far-fetched out there. It's in the palm of your hands, right? It's doable. It's agreeable. It's in alignment with what you're doing. So it is coming in. And 9, I'm thinking about 9 of Cups when I see that. Like dreams coming true, wishes coming true. It's a happy ending. Like you're getting what you want. You're getting what you want in the month of March. Something that you've been asking about is coming true. Because you have transformed, you are letting go of the past. We have Knight of Gabriel. So I see a person for someone coming in. I know it's a general reading, so I'm not like really focused on like too much going into each topic. But because we have 19 to back it up with as well, I'm getting really dizzy as I talk about this. So someone might rock your world a little bit. Someone might stir things up for you. Because it's night, that's why I'm saying it feels new and it feels refreshing and it feels quite young. It doesn't have to be young in the sense that their age is much younger than you. It just feels like young in the sense that we're just barely there. We're in the very beginning of this. It's early in the morning, let's say, like for the sake of it. 19 is the princess or prince of heaven. Like there is someone swirling around in the essence of you, and you might actually connect with this person in the month of March. Knight of Gabriel is like, this is the month where you're going to come up with a lot of ideas. And if you before have had a lot of ideas, but haven't really felt like it was the right time to move in that direction, it might have just stayed as an idea. And for whatever reason, you haven't felt called to initiate or like pursue or do anything with it. This is a month to do that. Like, it's a month to like throw yourself out into the unknown and to really be seen and to not hide out anymore, Leo. I know, and being a Leo myself, it's like a lot of the times we hear that, oh my God, like Leo's always the center of attention or takes the center stage and has no, like they're always so confident and they're so, the center of everything. And sometimes that's wrong. And being a Leo, I have the right to say that because I know for a fact that haven't had the confidence my entire life. And I know for a fact when I don't feel like I'm the center of attention all the time, that I'd rather go and hide somewhere. And, there's so much layers than to just say Leo is just this, But there's something here in the month of March that is like calling you to step into that Leo-ness, to that lioness, and to really have yourself be seen. So if this is an idea you've been thinking about, if this is like launching a new business, going ahead with something you've been wanting to do for some time, the month of March is going to call you into action on this. Like it's a good time to launch, to jump on the idea that you've had or will now have. Then we have divine guidance and choose your battles. I just want to feel into this a little bit. So I don't think that this is a battle with other people. I think this is a battle in your own head, Leo. So choose your battles. And it could even be that it said choose your, like make a decision is what I'm feeling. So you might have a lot on your plate. Like you might have a lot to think about or to make a decision about, or like which way do I go? Which direction? What do I do? If there's big decisions you need, like you feel like you need an answer to, is like to choose your battles is like, okay, one thing at a time, Leo, and you have divine guidance here. Like we have surrender, right? The transformation, release the past and give it over to let go and let God. Trust in the kitchen, That's a good headline. It should be the headline. Trust in the kitchen. Trust the process of stuff being made. Do Do you want to have the quickest meal ever prepared? Or do you want to have the most yummy meal ever prepared? Right? It's quite obvious, but it's like you're thinking that you want the fastest one because you're so freaking hungry, you just want the food now. And sometimes that can be the case, you know, and like it doesn't have to be raw, but just please give me the food because I'm so freaking hungry. And it feels like you are a little bit in that, like you just want answers right now. But like if you can just cool down a little bit, hold your horses and trust in the divine, that everything is working out as it should. It's like right on schedule, and to trust the kitchen, and that you take on one thing at a time, if that makes sense. It feels like if you have 10 things, you try to sort it out all in your head, and it's like it's up to you to sort it out. It's going to become so overwhelming, and you might even already feel this overwhelmment, and this is an inspiration to like, okay, one thing at a time, because that's all you can do anyway. And understand that if you let go just a tiny little bit, to trust in that kitchen, that they have it together and they will bring like the best outcome, you can actually go deal with something else in the meantime. So know that the divine guidance is there to guide you in the right direction to whatever it is that you're trying to choose between or make a decision about. And that the kitchen will bring the final result when it's time. So there's a timing element to this, and to like not rush things, and as much as you can take one thing at a time, because you will run out of fuel if you don't. It's like an overwhelming feeling here. I love though how this is like almost pushing your boundaries. Okay, I'm getting some ache in it's always so bad that I don't know my own body. It's like, and what is that in there? This is my kidney. This is my heart. I mean, this is obviously then not for a man, because I feel like it's in my ovary. So I would say, okay, so to keep it general and to keep it for both men and women, or this is a very special message for a woman. Whatever resonates, your lower abdomen, like your lower stomach on the right side, is giving me some aches and pains right now. And I don't think it's mine. And if it disappears when I give this message, I know for a fact it's not mine, it's someone of you guys is. That it even will turn into physical pain if you overwhelm yourself too much. But what I'm getting here is that, okay, because we have a 5 and we have a 7, so if we get into the numerology of this, if you've been dealing with 5s lately, like challenge upon challenge, like things to overcome, things to sort out, a lot on your plate, and then you're coming into the 7. It might even be that you have seen 5s for some time and then you're starting to see 7s. That's mastery. That is you not only dealing with a bunch of stuff, but like the reason you're dealing with a bunch of stuff and the reason you're pushing your limit is because you're now simultaneously expanding the maturity level of your emotional body. Does that make sense in that wording? The stuff that you dealt with is to the limit that it pushes you to grow your emotional body. It's like, okay, how much can a person take on here really? You seem to have no end. You just seem to have no end. And that's what's happening here as well. So I understand why I feel sometimes like, okay, where's the line here? Why do I feel called to keep pushing? Because pushing harder might truly overwhelm you, and then you just be flat on the couch and you can't do anything. But some simultaneously, maybe that's it. Like choose your battles, like one thing at a time, and learn to deal with it, and learn to compartmentalize. Is that the word? Compartmentalize. Like you put, this is what we're putting in this box, and then this is what we're putting in this box, and I'm gonna get to that box when I'm done with this box, and like not all at the same time. And it helps you understand your emotional body and exactly how much you're capable of. When you pushed it too far, you will start to have physical pain. Like there's too much, your abdomen, like your stomach, is too much to process for the stomach right now. So you literally get pain in your stomach because you're overdoing it. But at the same time, you're growing your emotional body. Okay. And then you have, I mean, this is new. Ace is new energy coming in, new beginnings. We're starting fresh here. And this is about a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. There's to choose your battles. So if that is for someone of you, like having an issue with someone or having a communication issue with someone, that first ask this question: is it what is the word? Beneficial to have that actual conversation with that person? Do you know it's going to serve you? Or do you already know that, no, that's not going to work out at all? Then have your conversation in your mind, or like preferably on the piece of paper. Say what you want to say and burn it and be done with it. Release the past, move on. And if this is you, like in your own head, having all these conversations, like to clear up the communication, like get clearer in your mind. It feels a little bit overwhelming right now in your head. So it's like, if you can just clear that out, get up on the mountaintop. I understand you can't literally get up there, but like get somewhere where you get a clear view. Get somewhere, if that is in deep meditation, where you get clarity on things, that you need to drop the brain a little bit and sort of drop into your body. You're having a bunch of new ideas right now, which is going to be like super, super fun. Get into those ideas, but it's asking you to like take a moment, take a breath, really sit with these ideas that are now flooding in. It's like you're opening the floodgates to information from higher source, like there's new information coming in. Sit with that information a little bit and see where you want to take it. And once you sort of like, okay, I've sat with this for a bit, I see where it's going, I see what I'm leaning towards, and then run with it. Then it's time to take the lead, like take it into action, move forward. We already had that. It's an action month. Take the idea and move it forward. If you've been holding back in the past, it's not that time. March is an inspirational month for you to bring the idea into action. And that might even be that dream is coming true, whatever that is that you're manifesting, that the idea now is materializing. Or you've had an idea. It can be both. Or you had an idea, and you've had an idea, and you had an idea, or several ideas, and you just sat with them and you didn't really do anything with it. And now it's like, okay, you're called to move forward. And if there's like the first thing you bump up against is like some small obstacle or something, you're like, oh, don't let that deter you. Like, just keep the course. Just, okay, this is what I'm doing. And I don't care if that's like, you've been through bigger stuff, right? Okay. Final messages from your angels. Messages for Leo for the month of March. It's a very active and productive and fun month. It's time to shine. It's time to let yourself be seen. But it's also like transformation and finding that deep peace within you. Visualization, which is fitting for what, like dreaming of what does that look like if you materialize that idea? What does that look like? And look within you. So this might already be going on because there's so much activation in your mind, I feel, that I just feel like you already are on the path of dreaming, like of thinking about certain things that you want to see, like an idea you want to see materialize. Just continue to visualize it. But because we have so much water there, bring as much emotion to it as you can. And maybe that is about the emotional growth there. That if you haven't really been in tune with your emotional body and you really can't cope with all that much before you sort of throw a fit, that's not emotional growth. That's not emotional maturity. But once you get the hold of your emotions and your feelings and you really can start to control them, and also when you're thinking about certain ideas and you really bring, like you back that up with an emotion, what does it feel like to visualize this? What does it feel like to have this idea materialize? Then it will move really quickly. Together with search within you, very much like going within, connect with the inner planes, look within. Okay? And it's transformation there. Hey? Yes. Okay. Little news there from our youngest boy that he needs to go to the bathroom. Important message. Okay, that is what I have for you, beautiful Leos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really beautiful month in March. Take care.